What is going on, travelers? I wanted to shoot a few tips for the newcomers of No Man's Sky for the new 2025 new year. Just want to preface this by this is more towards newcomers than it is for vets, but for vets, if you have any more cool tips, go ahead and add them down in the comments. The first tip is changing appearance. You can change your appearance from the appearance modifier if you're built this at your base, or if you take a trip to the space station, or if you happen to go into the space anomaly. Within the space anomaly, it's a little bit in the back when you go up the ramp and you're able to see it a little bit to the left. You can change anything from your helmet to your chest armor, your pants, your boots, as well as your jetpack, not to mention give you a nice little title if you have one already. You can also change the colors within your flag and your little post, as well as, actually I don't think you can change the grade on there just yet, but I think that all depends on your gameplay. And you're able to buy more of these armor cosmetics from the Quicksilver shop in the space anomaly. Tip 2 is pips. On all your starships, you'll be able to see a little pips computer a little off to the left that lets you change it from balance to shields to engines to weapons. This gives you a little bit of a boost within your dogfight to allow more power to go to each of these types. Next up, for tip 3 is Starship Combat Autofollow. Starship Combat Autofollow enables you to shoot in the vicinity of ships and not necessarily at the specific target, and you're able to blow it up. You can modify this by going into the controls menu, scroll down a little bit, you'll see Starship Combat Autofollow within 3 choices. Enable hold allows your ship to continue your following combat target while using the S key when it's held, and stop when the S key is released. On toggle, when you press E, once you set your ship to follow your combat target, pressing a second time will disable the following. Disable means auto follow is completely disabled and you have to rely on your combat skills as a pilot in order for you to shoot your enemy down. If you do like the content I put out, please consider subscribing to the channel, as I do love making these videos for you guys. Tip 4 is adjacency bonuses and supercharged slots. Adjacency bonuses are made due to all the upgrades you put inside your ship, exosuit, freighter, and exocraft by linking them all together, and it has a little colored square next to them all. Once these are all the same color, that means the adjacency bonuses is added on top of the additive and multiplicative upgrades you have already put within the number of items, including your exosuit, your freighter, your exocraft, and your ship. Now on top of that are supercharged slots. Your supercharged slots add a little bit more bang for your buck when you're able to put the upgrades or a specific module into those slots, enhancing your overall power, maneuverability, and use of your upgrades within your exosuit. The next tip is tip 5, which is trying out expeditions. Within expeditions, you receive bonus rewards as well as new ships, and you can use the same save file in order for you to enter the expeditions. You're able to enter the expeditions by using the expedition terminal that's located within the space anomaly next to the Nexus. You're also able to take with you a bit of tech for your tech slots for your ship or for your exosuit, as well as building materials and survival needs in order for you to coast through the expedition with ease. Now sometimes it's a bit of a bonus tip to use a different save file for these expeditions, because sometimes there's a little bit of an error at some places that kind of prevents you from progressing forward, but these errors are quickly remedied by Hello Games within each patches during the expedition, so feel free to go ahead and use the same save file. I definitely do that personally, but if you feel a little bit more cautious, definitely use a different save file all the time. And those are my 5 tips for No Man's Sky newcomers within the new 2025 new year. Go beyond, traveler.